Hey everyone, it is Brandon, aka Denali, your guy in the RV business down here in beautiful Lewiston, Idaho. So, I wanted to reach out to you guys, kind of give you guys a little bit of a take on what is going on in the market right now. So, let's check it out. So, obviously, there's still a demand for RVs. If there wasn't, then production would slow down, right? Now, having said that, the market has definitely changed this year versus the past few years. And this happens for a couple reasons, okay? So, reason number one. Reason number one is going to be a simple fact. This thing that happened and took place across everything, every single thing, whether it was gas, groceries, cars, trucks, the whole nine yards. It happened in the RV market as well. So what I'm talking about is inflation. So it used to be back in like 2014, 2015, you could get a fifth wheel camper like this one right here for probably around 50,000, maybe 60,000. Now, something like this on severe discount is going for around 70,000. Okay, so MSRP on this was right at $100,000. So what does that mean, right? What's going on? Well, we experienced a very similar thing whenever we're talking about cars, right? So back in 2014, 15, right, a $200 or a $300 a month car payment was not very uncommon. You know, it was a very common occurrence. Now, that is not going to get you anywhere with any of these. So when you're talking common payments now, unless you're putting down significant cash, you are going to be sitting somewhere in the 300, 400, all the way up to even the $650 per month range on your average RV payment. Reason number two. Talking about the things that are going on in the market, right? So reason number two is going to be simple facts of that they're adding more and more stuff to RVs than what they used to, right? So now it's very common that they all come with solar. The majority of them come with fireplaces built in that actually put out heat. They're using higher quality materials to build the actual RVs. And whenever you're talking higher quality, you're also talking higher cost, okay? So the same RV that was something 4 or 5 years ago, it's not going to have the same quality as something today, okay? So if you're talking something that's 2023, they're putting more gadgets, more gizmos, and because people are now choosing to live in these things instead of a home because of housing prices, they're making them as convenient as possible. Like, for instance, many of these RVs, you can actually program the thermostat with your phone in an app similar to smart thermostats that you see at your regular house. So you can set it to say, hey, I want it to be 75 degrees while I'm gone for the day. And then whenever I get home, I want it to be set at 72 or 70, whatever your flavor is. And you can program that without having to do anything really except for play on an app. So there's a lot of stuff that's been taking place as far as quality, fit and finish, gadgets and gizmos and things that they're putting inside of RVs. Now, a majority of them come with TVs, sound bars, fireplaces, solar, and then they're upgrading now from strictly a propane style fridge, or a two-way fridge as it's called, to having a 12-volt fridge instead of having all this extra room that gets wasted to keep the fridge cold from the propane. So significant changes have been made in them, and that equates to more dollars. So now that you know some of the things that are going on, something else that you should definitely be aware of is that inflation is not going anywhere. it's not going anywhere. It's going to take years for inflation to correct itself. And so they're talking about interest rates still going to continue to go up. So they're talking about somewhere around like 2025 is whenever they will start to come back down. Now, what am I getting at by saying that? Well, if you are in the market for an RV and you're thinking, oh my gosh, prices, interest rates, yada yada, here's the deal. They are only going to continue to go up, and even then, the things that have changed as far as prices, like on vehicles and stuff of that nature, they're not going down. So even if some of this stuff was due to inflation and stuff of that nature, right, you're still going to see significant prices from what they used to be, okay? Just like you can't go and buy a new truck now, brand new, spanking new truck. You can't find one now that's nicely loaded for less than 50, 60 grand. That's brand new. I mean, typically you're talking 60 plus if it's nicely loaded. If you're talking even bigger truck, you're talking 80, 90 grand easy. So that's the thing. Whenever it comes down to it, if you are looking to purchase, it's still not a bad time to purchase, because the way that things are going, the prices are only going to continue to rise. Interest rates are only going to continue to rise. So if you want something, get something. So if you or someone you know is in the market for an RV, reach out to me. My text is 509-339-5872. Y'all have a good one.